great. But you know what's better? Cooperative. Yeah, playing with a friend. Someone you can laugh with, scream with, and punch in the face when he fucks up. Which is why I think I need a friend for this review. Someone who is best suited to play it too. Someone who is so bad at these retro games to take this position. Someone who can do the wrong thing right.
Hey! What's a friend? Hey, whoa.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2 for the NES. Chip and Dale, not to be confused with the touring group of male strippers, are two Disney cartoon chipmunks created by Bill Justice. They first appeared in the animated short Private Pluto on April 2nd, 1943. They would become staple Disney characters but wouldn't get their own cartoon show until 1989 when the Chipmunks became Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers was aired from August 27th to November 19th, 1990. It became a hit on the Disney Channel and led to a game release on the NES of the same name. Designed by Capcom and released in June of 1990, it went on to sell 1.2 million copies, and for whatever reason, they decided to release a sequel. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2. This game was released in January of '94, which is around the end of the NES's lifespan, which is why the game is so rare because hardly anybody knows about it. And also during this time, the show was on reruns, so why Capcom decided to make a sequel is beyond me. All I know is I have a copy of one of the rarest games of all time. It was $160, and so let's take a better look at Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2. The game is very easy to explain, and thank God because I'm going to explain it in full. I'm Chip in the hat and coat, and Dale would be in the Hawaiian shirt. For controls, the D-pad moves you around. A is to jump, B is to throw certain objects. Even your buddies. Select is the stats, and start is to pause. You and a buddy must basically navigate all around the level to get to the end boss. You can also find Gadget, Monterey, and Zipper for extra bonuses. Now on to the plot. Some guy escaped! Don't worry, we'll get back to that. So the Rangers get a tip from the news that a local restaurant has got a bomb threat. Okay, really? This is a kid's game. Are we dealing with animal terrorists here? But in any case, Chip, Dale, and the rest of the gang go and investigate. And this is where level 1 begins. You platform around the restaurant while avoiding honeybees, blue tools, and killer boxes. This level has minimal platforming, which makes it easy to learn the controls. Okay, I make it to the first boss, Water Rabbit. He, at least I think that's a he, tells me and Dale of the main villain, Fat Cat, getting out of jail. You know that cutscene from earlier? Well, that was his escape from prison. Water Rabbit also reveals Fat Cat's intention of stealing the Urn of the Pharaoh, and this bomb was a diversion to the Rangers to buy time to steal it. Oh, such an exhilarating plot. Still,
there's no time to waste.
We got a bomb to find. So you defeat Water Rabbit by throwing the falling crates, and once he's defeated, you clear the level, and then you go to the bonus. All you have to do here is throw your respective ball into the Aladdin carpets with stars, each having a specific number of lives. I found the bomb. Now it's decision time. Which wire to cut? The red or blue?
How should I think of this?
Well, common sense for me would say to pick the blue wire, but maybe that's what the game wants me to think. I think red means certain doom, but yet again the game could be joshing with BTB. I don't know which one to choose. I'm gonna random it.
Oh no, I picked the red wire. God damn it, I should have went with the blue wire. Why did I just... Oh. It was right. Cool, the game just double fooled me. Tricky chippies.
On a side note, the music was composed by Minya Fuji, and I gotta say, it's pretty alright. It sets the mood for the kind of levels you're going through. Fast pace keeps the young heart pumping. It's nice. Coming back to the plot, I defused the bomb. Now the Rangers gotta go get the urn, which is on a ship, about to leave port. So now, I travel to the sewers. Makes sense, right? I avoid fish and reptiles among other things. I fight this bat freak, and I move on. Then we get to the ship. I jump on crates and sandbags while avoiding porcupines and shitting moths, and look! A monkey in a barrel. Nice reference. I get to the end and battle this rum-drinking, fire-spitting pirate, I guess? 'Cause I don't know what it is. Easy defeat. Now moving on. As suspected, the urn is gone, and our only lead is the mysterious shadow figure going into the warehouse over yonder. Yonder? Who the fuck says that anymore? Turns out we were lured in here by Fat Cat, and he plans to let the spirits in the urn free and rule the world, while we freeze in this cellar to death. But it looks like there's an opening to escape. Cue the epic escape montage. That wasn't very hard. All you gotta do is escape the fridge in under 3 minutes to survive. I make it out and crikey! There's ghosts everywhere! So what do? Well, we just go to this random haunted house, defeat these goofy looking ghosts, fight some spirits and restore them back to the urn. But Fat Cat flees to the amusement park. And if you think we're going to Disneyland, well, no happiness for you! The Rangers get to the park, and Fat Cat has it under his complete control. We need to find 3 keys that are hidden in 3 attractions to get to the control room where Fat Cat is hiding. We start with the clock tower. I scale the clock, kill some repairmen, fight this ugly sweater-wearing ostrich, and get the first key. Alright, now to Western World. I sneak my way through mines to get to this blackjack-dealing cat, which is defeated with ease, if I may say so myself. Now we're going to Future World. We go all around this diverse land to meet this construction croc, and retrieve the last key. Now we have them all, and we have Fat Cat right where we want him. But wait, he's gone, but there's also a secret passage. Looks like we're gonna go in after him. So I travel through this extra dangerous passageway to finally get to Fat Cat. At last, the final battle.
Wait, no, that did not just happen to me. What the? The game reset on the final boss? What the fuck is that bullshit? Great, now I gotta restart the whole damn game. God, I don't have the patience to do it again. I need somebody right now. Who am I gonna get?
As mentioned before, you can play multiplayer with someone else playing as Dale, which is what I exactly did, so to speak, to finally get back to Fat Cat and defeat him. Alright, I killed the robot, but the building's collapsing. But no worries, we make it out alive. But it seems as though Fat Cat has gotten away. But if he ever decides to turn up again, the Rescue Rangers will teach him another lesson. Due to the bad release time, the game never really caught on back then, and it kind of faded away into obscurity. As the years went by, it actually sold for cheap, but it got to the $100 range in the 2010s. In June of 2015, I so happened to be at my local gaming store, Fallout Games, and in the display case they had this game for $160. I was in summer school at the time. I so happened to get good grades, which meant reward money. So with said money, I picked up the game. MWFS.
So, what is my overall rating for this game? Now before we continue, I know I've been using numbers for ratings in my past episodes, and to be honest, it's pretty lame, but no more. I have a solution to this. Instead of just regular old numbers, I'm going to bring in what I like to call the play system. So, what is my rate to play? It's a must play. This is one of those rare games that are actually worth picking up. It's a nice and fun kids game that is right at home for any classic action platforming fan. And for cooperative gaming, I'm sure it's a blast. Just, unfortunately, I have no friends to play with.
But that's only my opinion. If you have your own thoughts, leave a comment. If you like what you see, leave a like. If you think others would enjoy this, share it around the web. And if you want to see more, subscribe! Anyway, this has been BrianTheBlue Game Reviews, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2 for the NES. What you're about to see is footage that I took at Game On Expo. The Game Chasers were there and I knew Billy needed the game, so I went to offer it to him. Turns out he already had it. So then I went to Jay to see what he would want for it. Here's the results.
I don't know, that's why I'm asking, would you pay 60 in March? At a con?
Yeah, 60.
That's the most I'd go, is $60.